You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are back with another episode, and there's some great news. We've made a variety of new decks. We have had multiple meetings with members of the Masochist Discord. The link is in the description of how to join it. But we have had some impromptu meetings where we've been working on a variety of decks. We've created 3 decks, which is actually insane. This is an older deck. This is the Rock deck. We worked on this for a little bit of time. This one is still not completed. It's still missing a lot. We're still brainstorming different combinations of this, but we've ended up on a 60 card deck, mostly because it's tough to cut things, honestly. There's that deck. 2 decks that we actually did complete, and I do complete with air quotes, is number 1, we did Prank Kids. I've been talking about this for a very, very, very long time. This deck is something that we've pulled so much of. Of course, we are missing things. This is very much similar to the very first version of Prank Kids that was played. That being like Polymerization plus the Prank Kids. We don't have Meow Meow, and we are missing the in-archetype fusion spell, and then 2 more copies of this. We're missing other things like the field spell and stuff, but like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't, you know, it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Meow Meow would obviously be game-changing. We also have Thunder Dragon and Thunder Dragon Colossus, which means we can turn Fansies into a Thunder Dragon Colossus, but we do have things to recycle too, even though we are missing some things. We do have Pot of Avarice, we do have Prank Kids Plan, we do have a few cards here that can help us work on those. So overall, I think this is a pretty cool deck. We've got some hand traps, we've got biz deals, we've got a variety of things. We've also been working on the bookmarks. These were completely disorganized before, but now I've bookmarked some of the more important cards, which makes deck building a whole lot easier. So that's something that we also worked on in the Discord impromptu Discord chat. So this is another deck that we've made that is actually quite cool. Another deck that we have built is the Umi/Pacifist deck. I finally pulled my 3rd copy of Pacifist, the Phantasm City. This deck has a lot of these ideas. Again, we bounced off of each other. Somebody reminded me about Planetary Pathfinder, the Planet Pathfinder. I totally forgot about this actually, because I was thinking about the deck. I'm like, how am I going to search anything? How am I going to get to the field spell? I don't have, you know, Metaverse and stuff like that. And somebody chimed in, said that. Very thankful to that person. I actually totally forgot that it existed. Some of these ideas are mine. Again, some of these are members of the Discord. This I decided to put in Supernatural Danger Zone. It's not a danger card whatsoever. It's actually, if a non-effect monster special summon face up, target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Every single time you summon a token off of this, you get to pop a card. It's actually kind of crazy. Second effect, what is the second effect? I don't remember. This card and so on is destroy an opponent's card effect, special summon one non-effect monster from hand, deck, or graveyard. It's okay. We've opted to play more of the control variant instead of the version that uses the equip spells and summons out the Phantasm Spiral Dragon. That stuff's not like atrocious, especially in this setting, but it's not that great either. And then we have Rage of Kairyu-Shin and Scapegoats. And then the most interesting part, I would say, of the entire deck is the fact that we have this little Goganda engine where we have Battle of Goganda. We can send Albulenitus, add Polymerization, which we play at 1, somewhere around here. And this gives us multiple options. Number one, it gives us access to First of the Dragons. Any 2 normal monsters, remember the token is a normal monster, fuses into a monster is unaffected by all effect monsters, and on top of that can't be destroyed by battle by an effect monster. Only a normal monster. So if they don't have a spell and trap card out to this thing, it's basically impenetrable. And then of course we have the Transcendosaurus, which is the other option. It's a dinosaur plus a normal monster. The token is a normal monster, and then we have Megalosmasher X, which is also a normal monster. And then we basically fuse those two, and we get this gigantic 3800 enormous monster, which is kind of insane. But yeah, this deck, both 2 fun decks I'm going to add to the wheel. Not really going to play them right away unless the wheel rolls it that way, but 2 new decks to add. Okay, so I've added 2 decks to the list, which is Phantasm Spiral and Prank Kids. Now we get to spin the wheel and see what happens. Yeah, now we have a total of 18 different decks to choose from. That I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that. The first deck we get is this deck. I don't even believe that. That is the first result. I'll show you right here. Remove. Literally, it's the first result. I literally just added these to the list. That's actually crazy. It's like almost fate. Okay, so we're starting off with the Phantasm Spiral deck. I literally just talked about this. We spent quite a bit of time building both of these decks in the Discord. There's a variety of other ways we can actually build this. So we were thinking about a Dogmatic Punishment engine. That was like an option. Soul Successor was an option that we spoke about. What else was an option? Soul Successor, Dogmatic Punishment engine. We had the Dinosaur engine that I was considering too, because there's a card that lets you destroy all dinosaurs and then destroy all normal monsters you control, and then special summon dinosaurs, and that actually doesn't seem like it would be that bad. Like, there's a lot of different engines that could work with this deck. Tenyis, I totally forgot. You can run the Tenyis with this deck. Technically speaking, you can run them because they all activate. So you can run like the Shathana, for example, and Maputra, and like all of them. I can run all of them. Like, there's so many. Anything that works with non-effect monsters / normal monsters works with this deck. So that technically works. This card is the one I was looking for. Piercing the Darkness, I don't have. But yeah, there's so many options with this deck. Dogmatic Punishment, we discussed so many different ones. In the end, this is kind of what we settled on. It's just a very general version of the deck. A little bit of fusion, a little bit of link monsters for scapegoats. You have some payoff. Also, I also considered the attacking card. What is it called? Moon Mirror Shield, because this deck does sometimes struggle with attack output, but I think it should be fine. Let's go try it out. Okay, we actually lost a coin flip, but our opponent graciously allowed us to go first, which is great for us. We actually drew Pacifist and Megalosmasher, which is basically full combo. And activate Pacifist, and we're going to normal summon the Megalosmasher immediately. And then we're going to get our free card every single time. Basically what this deck does is every single time you summon a non-effect monster, you can get a free spell or trap card that has Phantasm Spiral in the name. You can only activate these if you control non-effect monsters, so all normal monsters, and if you have the Pacifist City, or basically Umi, you can activate these. But the beneficial part is if you control these two together, you can activate this from your hand. So you can even activate this if you only have normal monster plus this, but if you have Umi, you get to activate it from your hand, which is pretty cool. Also, if our opponent activates anything whatsoever, we get to summon a token that's level 8, 2000 attack, and then we get to add a spell trap card, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to set this. I'm going to leave this in hand since it is activatable from hand anyway. And then we also have Ghost Ogre, which happens to also be a perfect out to the Phantasm Spiral City. Obviously, we're not going to be activating. So this doesn't seem like much. It's actually a pretty decent board. And it took us like 95, like not even like, how long did it take us? If I wasn't talking, that would have taken us 8 seconds to do. They're going to start with Pot of Extravagance. They're going to do all that. No, I'm not going to do anything. But I am going to activate this right here. Yes, we're going to activate this. Get ourselves a free token. We don't have any floodgates going on right now, so I might actually go ahead and grab the power, because this is basically imperm and this basically pops. I'm going to grab this just for variety's sake. We have two different cards. And then later I can just grab the rest of the battles and the powers. But now I don't know what they're playing. They did activate Pot of Extravagance, which could mean a lot of different things. I don't know exactly what it's going to end on. They have a 9-card extra deck, all because of this. And activate this to destroy all spell trap cards. That sucks. I mean, that just sucks, and I can't even activate the scapegoats because I have the zones clogged. He's going to add a Kashtira. Here we go with this. Yeah, it really sucks. They drew the Lightning Storm. Rise Heart. I do have the Ghost Ogre for the Rise Heart, which actually isn't bad. Never mind. He's going to do this. That sucks. That sucks. We very rarely run into back row removal anymore. Very rarely do we run into it. He's going to activate this to banish. I'm going to actually go ahead and Ghost Ogre this monster. Like I said, we very rarely run into the random Lightning Storm for no reason. Like we just don't run into that often because truthfully, Lightning Storm is really not that good right now. Like it isn't. Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster, Raigeki, all those cards suck going first. Like they actually suck going first. So it's actually a little disheartening that we happened to run into that. Yeah, he's going to banish some cards off the top of, or banish one card. We've seen this before, it's no big deal. What are we drawing next? I guess that tells us Dharma Cannon. So since he banished that, we're drawing Megalo Smasher next. I don't need that, but whatever. He's going to add Preparation's great against our deck. This guy got stupid lucky. Like, he really got stupid lucky. He's going to banish our set 3. He's going to activate Theosis. My first game with this deck, and of course I run into a Lightning Storm. Something we haven't seen in forever. Like I said, Lightning Storm really is, like, it's honestly, and it's a card we own. It's really not that good. I've had it for a long time. And if I've learned anything, is that card is really not that good. Because going first, it does nothing. It's just dead. Going second, it's like, okay. Because it doesn't break like, it's not breaking a Malice board. It's not breaking most boards. It might bait a negate at best. But like, that card really doesn't do much. Honestly, what are we drawing next here? This Kashtira card, actually. Next, we're drawing a copy. He has 4 monsters. We're drawing this Megalo Smasher next. That's not enough to beat anything. We have these two. This pops, this negates one effect monster. It's just not enough. I think we can just get out of here. Honestly, I don't think we have enough to beat this. It sucks, but we don't have enough to beat this, unfortunately. Okay, we won the coin flip, and again, our hand is full combo from what this deck does. Full combo. We have Pacifist, and we have the Jellyfish. Jellyfish is a negate, Pacifist. I mean, yeah, I think we just we basically have gotten to a lot of different versions of the same thing. We'll add this. Technically, I could have used Jellyfish too. We'll activate this because it's another copy. We could have actually gone Jellyfish here, but then this wouldn't have been usable. So right now, I guess we're just doing this because technically it's more interruptions this way. Alright, my opponent's just going to go straight to the end phase. They're not going to do anything, which I guess is kind of fine with me. I just realized this. I could have summoned the Jellyfish. Like, I could have summoned the Jellyfish anyway. Could have summoned the Jellyfish, activated its effect, and I would have been fine. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I could have summoned the Jellyfish. Because I could have used the Jellyfish to summon this. The only thing is, then this card's not usable, but whatever. Now we have Goes in Match, so if they go in the multi-attribute direction, we're good. Goes in Match is pretty good in this deck, too. Obviously, we're all water here. Other than, like, Planet Pathfinder, we're all water. We could also go... This stuff doesn't really help. Just go straight to battle phase here. Jellyfish is usually good if you have Sea Stealth. If you have Sea Stealth, then I can banish the Jellyfish, do all of my Phantasm Spiral stuff. Activate the Karibo on summon. I'm not trying to deal with that, especially someone with Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Yes, like we're going to activate the Jellyfish to negate and gain attack here. I don't know what else he's got. If he has Imperm, well, that's too bad for me. I don't know. Yeah, it's too bad for me. As much as that sucks, that's too bad for me. The one thing Jellyfish does not negate is Imperm. So he's going to do that. Galactic Karibo. Yep, he's going to summon Galaxy Eyes Photon. And now my attack is redirected, unfortunately, to that. And honestly, I might just crash this. I kind of want to crash this. That way I get my board back on normal monsters. And then next turn I can actually use this effect and some of these other effects. Because I don't think this enough is going to do anything. Or I could just use this as a negate, but... yeah, this seems crazy, but I'm going to actually crash this. Because I can always bring this back with Sea Stealth 2. We have main phase 2, we set this and pass. And then we just go to, yeah, his turn. I know he's going to activate something. My attack's at 3,000. I mean, he could technically just normal summon. I guess he could normal attack this, normal summon a monster with 1,400 attack, and actually, no, it would be 2,400 attack he needs in order to beat me, which I think he's going to be able, he's going to have to activate some cards to do that. And also, I can see Stealth 2 to bring back the Jellyfish or the Megalo Smasher. So if he goes to Battle Phase, I do have some protection. Yeah, Battle Phase, yep, perfect. So then Battle Phase, we activate Sea Stealth to search. Yeah, Sea Stealth 1 to search. Yeah, we activate Sea Stealth 1, 2. I wish we had 3 copies of Sea Stealth 1, but yeah, we'll do this. This way, too, we can search off of the effect of the Pacifist. Perfect. I don't know what he's got, Ash Blossom or what, but we've got Phantasm Spiral Battle anyway. Yeah, we don't want to activate any of that stuff. I think we just add another battle. Okay, he's going to declare an attack here. We're just going to activate one of these from my hand to destroy this. Unfortunately, this is going to get destroyed at the end of our turn. Because of this effect. But it is what it is. Nope, don't want to do anything else. I don't know if he's got any protection. Oh, he does have protection. Technically speaking, I can activate another one, right? I'm not in any kind of crazy phase right now, am I? Yep, I can technically activate this again, which I will do. And I will target this to destroy. Yeah, but this time it will be destroyed. I only did that because it's going to just be an annoying card to deal with later. And I kind of want him to commit things to the board, because if he commits things, that's actually better for me. If he stays like his whole thing, the way you beat Pacifist sometimes is just by doing nothing. And I don't want him to do that. So I want to destroy things so that he feels the need to commit monsters to the board. Yep, this resolves. That gets destroyed. Now, back to main phase 2. He doesn't activate anything. Which is, it can be annoying when they don't activate anything. That's really good. I mean, I don't know how. Funny enough, like Gozen Match and There Can Only Be One are both good cards, but they're just not good against this deck. We're going to go to Battle Phase. We're going to definitely get an attack in, and then main phase 2, we're just going to tribute this. Yeah, we're definitely just going to do that. Sea Stealth 1. Actually, yeah, we'll activate Sea Stealth 2. We're going to just keep looping this guy. That's perfect. We're going to keep looping this. We're going to activate the search again for free. Oh, never mind. I guess we can't because we normal summoned an effect monster. It's fine though, because it's like nothing bad's happening here. An attack, main phase 2, our monster's going to get destroyed. Yeah, resolves, that gets destroyed, and then we just activate this. Tribute itself to grab a field spell from deck, so now we have a follow-up. And now we just go end phase. Yeah, we just go end phase here. So if he destroys our field spell, we have another one. But we have There Can Be Only One. It can come up sometimes against Galaxy Eyes, because they do have, you know, multiple dragons, multiple warriors, multiple machines. Like they definitely can play around it if they're smart, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to do when you're not prepared for it. Okay, he's going to activate Monster Reborn, which is actually great. And that's perfect. It's precisely what we wanted. We needed him to activate something, because now we can get the Pacifist. We can get the token out. Yep, he's going to summon that out. Awesome. And now we can finally activate the field spell to get us a free monster. And we'll summon in attack mode because we want him to attack and we'll crash. Yep. Yep, we'll grab the Phantasm Spiral power. So now these two are evened out. Okay, my opponent's going to battle phase. I'm going to activate the Sea Stealth 2 just to keep looping things. Yeah, we don't want to activate anything. We'll just summon Megalo Smasher. Hopefully he attacks this. That would actually be better. But if he does attack this, then that's fine too, because then we can just make them the same attack. The only thing is we're struggling right now to get the extra monster on board to start doing damage. That's what we're actually struggling to do. If I had Sea Stealth 2, I could really do something. Okay, he's going to attack this. Yeah, we're going to just do this. Even them both out. Now they're going to be both the same amount of attack. I don't know what he has that like he can activate. I don't know what it is. I also could have waited for damage step there too. I should have done that. Yeah, but these two are going to crash. Yeah, now this is going to blow itself up. We have to figure something out in that regard. We really do. We have to figure something out. Right now we need, if we could pull like, not pull, but draw. Draw, not pull. There's a few cards we can draw right now that would be good. Sea Stealth would be like the best one, because Sea Stealth would, that's it. Like the game's over if we draw Sea Stealth. That doesn't do anything right now. This is a really slow down game. The thing about Pacifist is one of those decks where you need to, it's a deck where you need to draw certain things. Yeah, with this deck, your opponent has to do stuff for you to be winning. Like that's the problem with this deck. It's a reactive deck, and that's always kind of been the issue with the deck. It's good based on reaction. So literally right now, if our opponent was doing anything, we have goes in match. There can only be one. Like we have cards to interact with them. We have Ghost Ogre. The problem is this guy's just doing nothing. He just is like doing the least. He's activated 3 cards, the entire 4. He's activated 4 cards in, how many turns is this? I don't know how many turns this duel is on. We've played 8 turns. This guy's activated 4 cards. Which is like, in any normal scenario would be a good thing, but in this particular scenario is terrible. Yeah, Power of the Guardians is great, but just not right now. Yeah, in any other scenario, that would be phenomenal. Like, if your opponent activates 4 effects in 10 turns, you're like, thank God, I'm doing great. But, like, this deck doesn't... Until they activate stuff, we can't really play. Unless we draw Megalo Smash. Then we're good. Like, if we need to draw Megalos Magical Mallet. See, that's great, because now I get a token. Now I get a token, and the token does stuff. That's perfect. But yeah, we need to draw some of this stuff. It's a reactive deck, and it happens. Some decks are reactive, some decks are proactive, some decks are combo decks. Like, if this was our stun deck, we'd summon a Fossil Dine, and that's what we would end on. This deck doesn't quite work like that. You need your opponent to do literally anything, and then you can play. So we'll summon that out. Yep, this is mandatory, but of course although it's mandatory, we have nothing to do it with. What does he have? An Ash Blossom? I hope he ashes this, because I literally have no more search targets. And that's another kind. I like mandatory effects like this, because it kind of gets our opponent to sometimes waste an Ash Blossom, which is phenomenal. There we go. He's wasting an Ash Blossom, which is phenomenal, because I have nothing else. That's fine. You can waste an Ash. I have no way to... That doesn't matter. That's what's great. That doesn't matter. Yep, end phase. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I think we're finally going to be able to get some motion here. That's a good card. That gives us protection for our water monsters. That's great. And that searches torrential. So we're going to activate this. Yep, we're going to grab our copy of torrential, which we have 2 of now. Flip this to attack. Put the Power of the Guardians on it. It has super duper protection now. It's going to have protection from the card in graveyard and the card on field. And then I think we should go to battle here. We go to battle. Do we bother with this? It's just going to waste time, honestly. I don't really need to. I guess we could have technically done it, just in case he has another Galactic Karibo. Maybe I should have done it. Yeah, I should have done it. Yeah, I misplayed. I misplayed, whatever. Yeah, I misplayed. Whatever. because we still have the Phantasm Spiral power, so that's fine. I'm going to put chaining on. So technically I should have summoned that jellyfish, but it's fine because now I can activate the power of the Guardians too. Yeah, so the attack is still declared, battle step, damage step. Yep, now we're going to activate this to out this monster. And now we get rid of his Photon Dragon, even though he has protection. But now when it battles, I'm going to gain some more attack and stuff. Alright, main phase 2. Set the Torrential, and we will wrap up the turn here. Yeah, we'll wrap up the turn in a minute here. And this protects from destroyed by card effect. You can banish this card. So we gotta hope he summons something. We gotta hope my opponent summons something. If he attacks me, I gain 500 attack, and then we crash. That's actually good. Change of Heart. Oh my god. Don't tell me I lose like this. Psych, you thought. Goes in match. Goes in match. We are not losing to some nonsense right now. You can't take a water monster if you can't control a water monster. I think he takes it and it gets sent to graveyard or something like that. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but because of that, we now get to use this to grab something else. So we had to, that was a little bit of an intelligent play there. We'll do this. This activates the search. But more importantly, we're going to torrential here to destroy everything, and we do have protection in graveyard for our monster, but not his monster. So torrential, yes, we want to use the protection, and yes, nothing can be added because we have nothing left. Perfect. So we can out his Galaxy Eyes Photon real quick. He's going to summon the Magical Gaia-Knight. Why do you have that? Why do you have Magical Gaia-Knight in this deck? What is my opponent even playing? Like, what is being played here? I'm going to activate this. This time we're going to activate it. Last time we didn't. This guy just literally has, like, summon big monsters for free the deck. He's going to attack our token. Damn, where's my Sea Stealth, man? Sea Stealth would have cleaned this up right now. Things were going good, and then he activates Change of Heart out of the blue. There's a lot of cards I could draw that would really change things up right now. This would be crazy. Like, there's so many things we could draw that would just, like, absolutely alter this game in a positive way. Megalo Smasher is not one of them. Not at this point. Unfortunately, not at this point in the game. At this point in the game, it just doesn't do it, because now I can't out this freaking 2300 attack monster. I think we just pass. I think we should go to end phase. He's going to go straight to battle phase. I have endless protection. I literally have infinite protection with this card right here. Like, I just have infinite protection. And he just keeps summoning this. This keeps activating. He keeps having the option to ash it. And then he just, like, we have infinite protection with the Sea Stealth 2 card. So as long as they have one monster, I'm literally never going to lose. And I just eternally get to sit here and wait to see what I draw. And, like, all I need to draw is, like, this or Sea Stealth attack. Yeah, either that, Sea Stealth attack. Like, there's so many cards I can draw that'll just, like, just win me to do a scapegoat. Like, there's so many cards here. There's so many cards. Yep, that's exactly what I needed. Thanks. No, that's exactly what I needed. It's awesome, actually. So now we just activate this. That's perfect. This activates when a card is special summoned, I think. If a non-effect monster is special summoned. So we just... that's perfect. Yeah, we go normal summon Megalo Smasher. This activates. Nothing to do. Yeah, sure. We go battle phase here. Activate Sea Stealth 2. Yep. And then we target the Megalo Smasher in graveyard. Cool. This summons. Yep. Activate this. Pop this card. Yep. Awesome. Now we get to destroy that. Battle phase. We're already in battle phase. Attack directly. I don't know what they've got back here, but it doesn't matter. Main phase 2. This gets destroyed. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And now we just go end phase. Wonderful. Like, wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. But, like, again, like... If our opponent literally did anything earlier in the duel, we probably would have won. Like, This is one of those crazy scenarios where I swear to you, I think if I had been playing against like Malice, I would have won, because I would have had there can be only one. What are you even doing that to? What are you even doing that to? Oh. You know what? It's not even that bad of a move. I totally forgot you could do that to that. Okay. I thought he was going to like try the jellyfish or something. Cool. Now we get this. Yep. Summon this. Defense mode. Yep. Activate effect. Yep. Activate this. We're going to pop the face down card. I'll take it for free. Yep. Awesome. Yep. Pop imperm. I knew it was going to be something like that. And our opponent finally scoops. Great. Great decision on their part. They should have scooped earlier. But again, they were basically doing nothing the whole game. Alright, we get a free rank up. Cool. Awesome. And now all of these random normal monsters actually matter. Because we can technically use this. Hey, this is what my opponent's playing. I have no idea what's going on here. But his ineptitude actually dragged that duel on forever. This is literally unoutable in our deck. But it's fine. Okay, that was a very long game, and I hope that we get something cool out of this master pack. It's glowing. Let's see. There's even more things. The more decks we build, the more like interesting it is to pull cards, because then there's like so many different things we can get. Symphonic Warrior, Welcome Labyrinth, or Farewell Labyrinth, Crawler, okay. High Speed Droid, Red Arrows. Let's see what this is. A Hollow is a card we already have. We're like the Michael Jordans of pulling repeat hollows we absolutely don't need. And then we've got Herald of the Abyss, which also is a repeat, but this card's not as bad as the other one. It can basically out any monster, but specifically any one monster. Okay, we had something totally unfortunate happen here. We actually, I don't know how, but we lost the footage to the last couple of games, so I'm going to have to show you what I did. So we started this duel. This was our hand. It's a pretty damn good hand. We have Dimensional Fissure, Planetary Pathfinder. We're going to activate the Planetary Pathfinder after the defissure because we want to play around the max C. Activate the Phantasm Spiral. Field spell, set 2 and pass. We have Judgment, Scapegoat, and Phantasm Spiral power. He's going to activate Foolish Burial. He's going to banish his Jet. I'm thrilled. I don't have to deal with Jet. We're going to obviously activate that, search the Phantasm Spiral power. He's going to activate Harpy's Feather afterwards. We're obviously going to Solemn Judgment that, because Solemn Judgment, again, I don't know how they always open this. They always open this against us. We happen to have the out this time. Sometimes they have Lightning Storm, sometimes they have this, but they always seem to have it. And then they're going to go Mausoleum, summon Felgrand. Now, I considered popping the Felgrand on summon immediately, but then I was like, or on activation of this effect, but I was like, why? You know, it's unaffected by monster effects. I don't use any monster effects. Who cares? So I was like, I'll let it slide. He then activates Mausoleum to send a Blue Eyes. It gets banished, so he doesn't get the attack to get over us. Then he hits the end phase with a random face down card. And we go back to our turn. This card is actually really good. Kairu Shin. It's yet another pop, so we can activate pop monsters equal to the number of high-level monsters. And then we set a card, and we win the duel. So it's crazy. That took like 90 seconds to explain, and it probably was like a 5 to 10 minute game, and I don't know, but unfortunately we lost the footage. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing in that deck. Pretty standard Blue Eyes, kind of old-fashioned with the Arc Brave and the Paladin of the Felgrand and the 14 card extra deck for no reason whatsoever, and then one Spirit. You know, kind of an old-fashioned version of the deck, maybe. There's some newer cards here, but for some reason, just a lot of like the old cards. Very bad ratios. But this is a gold Blue Eyes deck. Nothing is exactly what you would expect. Okay, these are the cards that we pulled out of this. Again, it sucks that this happened. We pulled a pack of 100% repeats. As you can see here, we pulled another Dinomishus, which we now have 5. And then we pulled this. We have 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2, and 4 of this, and 4 of this. So we just pulled all these repeats. We pulled some new cards. The Fusion Weapon, not that great. Gives 1500 to a fusion monster. That's very low in attack. I have better things than that. 4 copies of Cyber Esper. New card, which is the Binary Blader. This card is 2 normal monsters, which actually isn't bad, because it can use tokens and stuff like that, but these effects are just not good enough. It gains additional attacks if it's co-linked for 1 monster, and that monster can't be destroyed by battle. And then it has, if it also can banish afterwards if it's co-linked with 2 monsters, which is, I mean, I could probably pull this off after activating Scapegoat. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, nothing really that great. Also, just totally on a side note, I completely forgot too, we can also use the Paleozoic cards in this deck. So there's so many different ways that we can go with the Pacifist deck. It's actually crazy. We can go the Dynamist route. We can go, not the Dino, we can go the Paleozoic route. We can go the more of the Umi route with this stuff. We can go the Dogmatic Punishment route. We can go the Dinosaur route. There's literally just like endless possibilities. As long as you're using some kind of normal monster support, it's actually kind of crazy. I just realized like the Dynamist, the Paleozoic cards really aren't even that bad in this deck. And we have all of them, other than Oleanoids, which we actually really do need. But we have almost all of them. Like we have Canadia, we have Dinomicius, and like Canadia in itself would be fairly good because it doubles as not only as an interruption, but it's also a normal monster that summons itself when you activate any trap card that triggers the field spell to search a card. Like it's very, very, very good that we can also fuse to make like these guys right here. So it's like it doubles as so many different usable great things. So we'll save that and get to the next game. All right, we just won the coin flip. That summary that I just did, that like maybe 5-minute summary, was like 5 minutes of dueling. No, that's probably like 5 to 10 minutes of dueling, probably another like 3 to 4 minutes of opening packs, and it was just, that was a lot. Yeah, that was. You can send this card from your hand to grave, add a Fabled monster. I can't believe this guy's actually playing Fabled and not. I've seen so many of these turn into a Fiendsmith monster that I almost didn't expect that to happen. I'm going to let the Grimro resolve. But yeah, that was like 5 minutes of a summary that would have been in real time probably like 20 minutes of dueling and opening packs, which is like insane. Now the crazy thing is, I was expecting this to be turned into a Fiendsmith, whatever the hell it's called, the one that you tribute to summon one from deck, and I would have ashed that, but he actually is playing Fabled, which shocked me. But yeah, if this card is in your hand, you can discard 2 monsters, and then they get effects. Yeah, discarded. I guess eventually I'll have another card to ash. If I knew he was not going to be playing Fiendsmith, I would have actually ashed this card, truthfully. It sucks we didn't go first because we have D-Fissure, but that's life. What can you do? He's going to link 1 probably into the Fiendsmith monster now. Yep, there it is. And now if he activates that, I will ash that. So I guess saving my ash is still the right play. Yep. Yep, we will be ashing that. And now, like I said, like it sucks when you draw a D-Fissure going second because it's already too late. But it is what it is. I'm just kind of proud that this person's actually playing Fabled, because I haven't seen Fabled in such a long time. Fabled is literally, you never see Fabled anymore, because every time you see a Fabled monster, you're just like disappointed because you know it's going to be Fiendsmith. But to a certain degree, even though this guy did still go Fiendsmith, I'm not as disappointed because he actually does play the Fabled stuff. Okay, he's going to link 2 into probably Sequence. Yeah, so he actually is playing the Fiendsmith stuff. What are our chances of victory here? They exist. I think they exist. I think our chances exist. The D-Fissure is going to help. The D-Fissure is going to help for sure. We'll see. I mean, we'll have to see. We have a variety of routes here that we can take. So he's going to shuffle those 2 back. Summon out, yeah, Lacrima, the UR. It's going to target 1 Light Fiend monster, banish and engraver, add it to your hand, or special summon. Yeah. I mean, listen, we wish we could have had the D-Fissure up. But we did not. I'm going to add that back to hand. The Cruce. It really depends on what he produces here. Really makes my decision for me. Okay, it seems like he's setting, which is usually good, but in gold you never know. Sometimes they'll set a card and go full combo, so you never know. Okay, they're gonna go end phase. Okay, this is, I think, beatable. It just depends on what route we take. It's a good card. And that is a good card. I think we have, so I can go this. I can go Planetary Pathfinder. Planet Pathfinder. Planet Pathfinder's not bad right now, but if he ashes me, I'm cooked. That's the danger. If he ashes me, I'm cooked. So I think we go Jellyfish. So we can go Jellyfish. Oh, no, I can't. I can't go Jellyfish because I can't send because I don't have a water monster. I think we have no choice. I think we start with D-Fissure. I think we start with this. If this Planet Pathfinder doesn't resolve, we are literally cooked. We are so cooked if Planet Pathfinder does not resolve. Fuck. We're cooked. Damn it. He had a spell in hand. We are so cooked. If I activate that, it just dies. Damn it. We are so cooked. I think we just pass. No, we don't pass. We set this. We set this just in case we do draw a water monster, because then we can activate this, send, activate this, bring it back, instantly use it. I think that's our only... We're so cooked. Yeah, if I activate this, the effect's negated. Damn it. Forbidden Droplets. I mean, listen, I can't be that mad. It could be Forbidden Droplets. It could have been... Forbidden Droplets. It could have been any number of, like, Imperm. Usually, this deck, the pacifist deck, absolutely doesn't care about things like Forbidden Droplets and Imperm and stuff like that. It literally doesn't care. It couldn't care less about that stuff. But in this particular case, because we have to play the Planet Pathfinder, it actually cares about that stuff. It actually does care about that stuff. Normally, it's like it shrugs its shoulders at it because you're playing all normal monsters. And normally, I'd be playing like Metaverse and stuff like this instead of playing a Pathfinder. Metaverse would have been crazy in this situation because I would have just set everything, activated Metaverse, and I would have been good. I'd have just dropped a field spell onto the board. Some of the Jellyfish. Jellyfish is a negate. Like, everything would have been fine, but in this case, it's a little rough. And he's going to summon out the Cruce. We want him to link away as many things as possible. Actually, is this a tuner? It is a tuner. Oh, SP Little Knight. I guess he just banishes this. Whatever. It eats a banish. Sure, whatever. He eats a banish. No big deal. And now he can go like Link Force and stuff. Battle phase. Yeah, it's crazy what one card can do sometimes. But I mean, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, right? If we had Raigeki, it would have made a huge difference. If we had Harpy's Feathers, that's always the case. So you can't really be mad. Yeah, he's gonna end on this. We're even on card advantage, and I'm about to be up. So it really depends on what I draw. That card's good, but not right now. Do I summon this and attack over this and have some sort of board presence? Do I have... Yeah, because otherwise I'm taking too much damage every turn. We just go battle phase, attack over this. Yeah, attack over this. Otherwise... We also could have just set this. Maybe we just end phase here. Damn, we also could have just set that and it would have been 1700. But then again, I run the risk of him just like making a Link 4 that's really strong. So, it is what it is. Yeah, we literally just need access right now to... Like, we literally just need access to like a field spell right now, and we're in really good shape. If we can get to a field spell, we're in really good shape. Also, on the low, if we get a Megalo Smasher right now, it's actually pretty decent. Not anymore though, because now Megalo Smasher is not as good. We need a field spell. That's what we need. We need a field spell right now. The field spell would be ideal. Field spell would be crazy. Because the field spell solves all our problems. He's gonna go straight battle phase. And like I said, the deck is very reliant on. It is quite reliant on the field spell. But it is what it is. Some decks are just built like this, like it is. Okay, they're gonna go end phase. We're gonna draw a Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre isn't the worst. I think we just set the Ghost Ogre. It's nice, large. We just go to end phase. Yeah, we just go to end phase. We set the Ghost Ogre. What else could we draw here that would be heroic card? He's gonna activate the Stairway. Fabled Stairway. I can't even say we didn't open well. We just kind of... That Forbidden Droplets really changed the game. Because, like, we really didn't open, like, terribly. But then again, he did make a underwhelming board, too. We did ash him, though, so... You know, there's a little bit of... This back and forth here, which is cool. He's going to do this one. That guy looks kind of cool. Man, that guy looks kind of cool. Hopefully he attacks with SP first, crashes, and then we get some more... We can maintain some more life points. Okay, he's going to straight battle phase. Cool. Damn, this guy is just making all the right moves. He attacks over this. No reason to. Logically, you would attack with SP Little Knight. Damn, I was hoping he would attack with SP Little Knight, do some splash damage, and then have to blow an attack on this, but no. This guy makes all the right decisions. Again, we're not even like that down in card advantage. We're just not. Just gotta draw something, please. Oh my god. That's game, right? Yep, 39, that's game. Damage. Couldn't get to the field spell. Couldn't get to the field spell. Couldn't get to, yeah, couldn't get to the field spell. Damn, we got cooked. Damn, couldn't get to the field spell. Shit happens. What can you do? End phase. Yeah. What can you do? Alright, guys. So we have lost twice with the deck. We can now spin. This, I pretty late into the episode that I lost. So this will probably be carried into the next episode also. Whatever we get here. This is unbelievable. This is literally unbelievable. This is literally unbelievable. There's no... It's like... This is like physically impossible. The two new decks are the decks that we play. Like it's... I honestly don't believe it. Like I said, I'm probably not going to lose enough times. This is actually kind of crazy. That the two decks that we picked... The new decks are the ones they get. Like I don't even believe it. Alright, we're going to try to play it. Okay, I revealed the deck at the beginning of the episode. This is it. It's Prank Kids. Missing a couple key cards, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay, here's our hand. The hand's not looking too bad, honestly. We have Forbidden Droplets, Fusion Sage, and 2 Prank Kid names, which is important. I don't remember all of the combo lines, but I'm sure if I can get to Battle Butler, we'll be good. So we're going to add Polymerization right off the bat, and our opponent may have draw. Nope. And we're going to activate Polymerization. I don't know what they're playing, unfortunately. Nothing good, I can tell you that. No point to DD Crow. So because of the situation we're in, we're going to Polymerization into Weather Washer. Because I don't want to special summon anymore. This is whack as hell. Like, literally, this is so corny. Yeah, this is so corny. And I have to go through with it. And we summon this in defense. And as much as I would like to activate these, I'm under maxi. Yeah, I think we just pass on what we have here. Unfortunately, I think we just pass on what we have here. Yeah. I mean, the cool thing is our monsters can't be destroyed by battle. We have DD Crow, and we have double special summon back. And this guy's just playing the Man with the Mark deck. Yeah, this shit's kind of crazy. And this thing can summon itself back. You got Heavenly Prison, which is a very difficult card to deal with. Can activate Temple of the Kings. 3 or more cards in your graveyard that are Temple of the Kings and or traps by placing 2 of them on the bottom of the deck. How many traps? He has no traps right now, which is good. So I can wait. You can set that. You can activate this immediately. I guess he's trying to put things into the grave and stuff. So I think we'll put Chaining on. We'll activate the Weather Washer. Target. See, this one makes you individually target. Yeah, target these 2. And then also we will DD Crow to get rid of this guy because he is really, really good and really annoying. So I'm not trying to deal with him. So the Imperm will do nothing. That'll get banished. And we'll get to summon these 2 back. And not perfect, but like actually not terrible either. And then that just goes to graveyard. The Man with the Mark. This take 1 Temple of the King. It's a trap that mentions it. Add it to the hand to send it to the graveyard. Unfortunately, I kind of have to do this. And I'm going to send the water one. We got to just hope we draw. We draw a Prank Kid. Yeah, we'll activate, target this, cut its attack, and the next turn we can just attack. Temple of the King. While you control Temple, this card and Apophis monsters can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. That is insane. Yeah, these are the decks we just kind of lose to, honestly. When things have way too much protection, my decks are too simple. Like I can't destroy this. Temple of the Kings can't be destroyed. This can't be destroyed. Apophis cards can't be destroyed. His face down cards can't be destroyed. Like when there's just shit like this, like I just don't have anything. It's unfortunate, but I literally don't have any cards that can do anything right now. He has too many things that just there's too many layers of protection to unwind here. And it sucks. And he has another man. Yeah. Now we just lose. Yeah, like I said, it's like usual. Like I didn't actually lose to his deck, his combos, nothing. I just lost to the overabundance of protection. Okay, we just won the coin flip, and this hand's pretty good actually. We have full combo, and we have Pot of Avarice, which is actually quite important. I don't know if it's going to be important now, and we have Torrential, which is very good, as long as I remember the chain links properly. Because yeah, chain link. Okay, yeah. All right, so I think we start with Polymerization, hoping they don't have a Max C this time around. Oh, I forgot. Max C stopped me too last time. Summon this. Yes. Use these 2. Summon out the Rocket Ride. Now the chain links really don't matter. You can chain block, so you can activate this and then activate this. And if you want to, you activate this chain link 3 to cut its attack in half and have it attack directly. You can chain block. So now we can send with Fansies. With Fansies, I guess we can... Oh yeah, you can send Plan. That's how you do it. I totally... Yeah, Fansies is good. So we can send this. And that should be good, yeah. Send this to Graveyard. Special Summon, yes. Which ones do we do? This and this. So we just have to go the ones we didn't do. So we summon this. And then off the other one, yes. Gain 1,000, special summon the fire one. And now we can... oh yeah, I can't really fusion summon. Because I can't search the fusion summon card. Because I don't have it. I forgot. I can't search the card that fusion summons. I actually need to have multiple polymerizations. Oof, well, that's going to have to happen somehow. So we can do this plus this. Yeah, summon this out. Yeah, activate. Yeah, I don't have Prank Kid small trap cards. The fusion stuff. Okay, I'll figure it out. So then we activate Doodle Doo. Yeah, we'll activate these guys. We'll activate Lampsies, Roxy's, and then we'll also activate this Chainlink 3 so that we get this card, and then potentially we can banish it to draw off of the other dude. So we'll activate, add the Prank Kids plan. So I should probably play 3 Prank Kids plan because we do get to them. So we banish the Prank Kids plan because these 2 are really good. Banish that. draw Polly. That's so lucky. Yes, special summon, yes. And we special summon back. So we need to special summon both of these, actually. This, yes. Fireman. Yes, we need to summon back. Who do we have? Water, so we summon Wind. That is literally so lucky. And then we Rocket Ride to summon 2 back. Don't mind if I do. This can actually tribute this card, target 2 Prank Kids cards, and you graveyard add them to your hand. Again, we really need that the Prank Kids spell. We need that so badly. We need the Prank Kids spell so badly. We're going to activate this. Tribute. Definitely summon back the fire. And definitely summon back the... It really doesn't matter who at this point. I guess we can go with one of the ones that we just might need 2 of. So we'll just go this plus this. Then we can tribute this to add back 2. We can add like the link and stuff back, but I don't think it's particularly necessary. I think we could just special summon out. Yeah, 2 Prank Kids monsters. We could just special summon this out. Using this dude. And Dropsies. Now, oh, but I don't have polymerization. I just realized that, but it's fine. I mean, I don't have the one to summon on his turn, but it's fine because I could summon this now. The idea is you want to summon it on their turn, because then you get to do all of these effects on their turn all over again, but it's fine that I can't do it now. Summon Battle Butler. Our graveyard's pretty full of monsters. I think we can just Pot of Avarice to see if we draw any hand traps or anything like that. We could just this. Any doubles we've got, so that we can leave. But we can do anything we have doubles of, so like... Gotta leave these 3 in there. And all the doubles. That should be good. Actually, you know what? We have to put him back. That should be good. Yep, that's cool. So we'll add all of those back, draw some stuff, and then hopefully get some hand traps and stuff. Oof, that's pretty good. So we set, and pass. And Lightning Storm's still not even that bad, because this can clear. We can clear the board fairly easily. And now we just head to the end phase. Yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, there was a lot of advantage, a lot of things. We really need to pull a Pandemonium, which, if for those of you that don't know, Pandemonium is the in-archetype common fusion spell. I only really need one of it. I can loop it, because you can add it back to hand using the Doodle-Doo. Like, I really need it. I didn't realize how much until I just now started actually like playing this deck. I didn't realize how much I actually needed it, but I actually do need that card quite a bit. It really is much more important than I remember it being, because you do need it for the combos. Because at first, when the deck first came out, a lot of people were using Poly, but I remember you do need the Pandemonium as a one of. Okay, he's going to normal summon the Raid Raptor. You can special summon Raid Raptor from your hand. If he's playing Raid Raptor, honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and Crackdown. He has nothing in graveyard. He has nothing going on right now. I'm actually just going to take this. I actually think this is a phenomenal play. Yeah, we just take this. We just take that monster. And now he can't, like... He has those effects, like if you control a Raid Raptor, summon it back. If you can't use this effect as special summon. Like, you can't do any of these effects, which is great, because now he has to rely on a special summon. But most of the Raid Raptor cards rely on other things to be there. So that's actually good for us. Now, this can only tribute during quick effect tribute, destroy monsters your opponent controls. Yeah. End phase, do we want to do this effect? A Prank Kid's monster, this card points 2, gains 1,000. You know what? I should have summoned a Prank Kid right under this. Do we want to do this? Probably not. No, it's fine. We'll see what we draw. Forbidden Droplet's not particularly useful. We definitely should have summoned this here, but that's fine. We'll go to battle phase, get some attacks in. See what else we can do. Main phase 2, and yeah, we'll head to end phase. We have this Bow Wow Bark still, which is still usable. Yeah, I don't know how playable this deck is now that I'm actually seeing what it does. I don't know how playable it is. Only because I'm actually starting to realize that you really do need that Pandemonium. Because I can't. The whole point of this deck is to fuse on your opponent's turn and then use all of the prank kids all over again on your opponent's turn, which I can't do because I don't have Pandemonium. Now, that being said, I opened insane. I opened so well, it's not even fair. I opened Polymerization at the exact moment I needed it. I got Pot of Avarice, which let me recycle like the fire one. Like, I opened so well. What is this? Your opponent controls more cards than you do. Special summon this card. Your opponent can only activate one spell trap card per turn. Honestly, I don't really care. I really don't care. Like, I'll just... Okay, whatever. This card's not terrible, but I really don't care about that. Agent of Miracles. Jupiter, sure. Yeah, sure. I'm rolling with it. That's fine with me. The funny thing is I can easily... I have 3 board wipes here. I have Torrential, Battle Butler, and Lightning Storm. I have three board wipes. But right now my board is actually pretty decent. I'm not trying to get rid of my board, so... None of those board wipes are being used. I guess actually what I should have done is I should have used a trap card. Alright, so he's going to summon out the Alistair the Invoker. That's fine. He just dropped his own attack. I don't really care. Yep, he's going to go to battle phase. This is probably a bot based on the fact this is the most, like... This is the amount of random shit that he summoned was actually kind of funny because this bot actually kind of did some impressive stuff. He's going to attack this. How much attack do I have? 13. Is this worth it? Because I can shuffle back these. No, that's not worth it. We just let that resolve. Yeah, he destroys his own monster. Sure, whatever. I thought he's playing Raid Raptor, so I thought I was going to need that, but that's fine. I didn't realize this can interact with any monster battle, which is cool. Yeah, this bot had a lot to do. I think we just go to my opponent's turn. I mean, we just go back to our turn. Yeah, cool. We have a Roxy's. It gains 1,000 attack, right? If we summon it right here. Yep, gains 1,000 attack. No need to do anything else. We go to battle phase. And just attack over this and attack directly. Hope they don't have anything crazy in the back row. Obviously, it would be very nice if we could pull a couple of more really nice prank kid cards. But like that, honestly, wasn't that bad. We really did open very, 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 very well. And we were playing against a bot. I don't know if that really would have panned out against any normal duelist. Okay, we have a master pack to open after that. Really good game, honestly. Really good game. Also, this deck can summon Thunder Dragon Colossus too, which is kind of cool. You just gotta summon the right stuff. We've got Eidos, that Magician, another Ascended Sage, Mermaid Shark, Cubic, Gold Pride, Go-Go Golem, which is a rock monster. Must be special summoned in your hand by tributing one Go-Go monster. Attack becomes double the original tribute monster's attack. Could be a lot, could be a little. Any battle damage your opponent takes is always halved. Okay, whatever. Once per turn. During other player's turn. Monster effect is activated. Your opponent's side. This card loses 1,500. Negate that effect. That's actually not even that bad. And then the holo is Joker Straight, which is very specific. Needs all of this stuff. Good card, but it requires all of this. It special summons one Queen's Knight. Adds one King's Knight or Jack's Knight from your deck to your hand immediately. Normal summon one monster. This isn't bad, but like... It's a one of right now, and I would need to play a bunch of bricks to even use it, unfortunately. Target one Light Warrior, shuffle into the deck if you do, yeah. It could be good, but not with the cards we currently have. Alright, we won the coin flip. We unfortunately did not draw 2 prank kid names. We'll activate Fusion Sage just to like bait stuff out. Yeah, exactly. We just need to bait stuff out right now. I think I just set Forbidden Droplets and pass. Honestly, on this, we just set Forbidden Droplets and pass. Yep, end phase, and that's it. Not much else we can do. Unfortunately, like we don't have the Prank Kids Link 1. If we did, things would be very different, but we do not have it. Our opponent's going to start with pre-prep. Yeah, this card is a +1, so I'm going to go ahead and ash it. It is a really good card. Yeah, this card's kind of sick. So we're going to ash that. They ashed us, we ashed them. Gonna Mitsurugi. Yeah, this guy's basically playing meta. If this card is Armasa's attributed, you can add a Mitsurugi. I think this is worth the Forbidden Droplets, but then I have to give up Lightning Storm. I think it's worth giving up the Lightning Storm, because I could just run over it. Because the whole thing is, if we can stop this, we can run over... and I have to stop this, because I can't run over anything larger than this monster. I just don't have cards that are strong enough. So we can cut that attack, and then yeah, if this was the ideal situation, which is that they just kind of run out of resources and go to the end phase. This was the ideal situation, because now we cut their attack. If we could just attack them, this would be perfect. Right, so we just normal summon, go to battle phase, run over this. We gotta hope they don't draw anything crazy, and the DD Crow can be good. It really just depends. The Bystials, one time we were playing against this deck, and the Bystials really came up really well. So it really just depends on what they have and what they're playing. Like what's in their hand right now. Special summon Mitsurugi monster from your deck. Then tribute one monster you control. So they're gonna have to tribute this. You can add one Mitsurugi spell trap card. Nothing I can do about that. Yep, so this is gonna... Now I think things are over. Ritual summon one Mitsurugi. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Yep, he's gonna send 2 from deck. Summon this dude, and that'll basically solidify the end of the game. Damn, that sucks. The Prank Kids lost quick. The Prank Kids played against some good ass decks. They really, game 2, they did alright, but game 3, man. Prank Kids just didn't stand a chance.
La 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 la.